Welcome back everybody to the Mafia, the old country. So after the previous episode I obviously had some money. I also did one of the standoff missions, which is where you have to do certain amount of waves of enemies, and therefore I got some money. So yeah, I bought this new outfit. It's called Assassino. Comes with these snazzy glasses. I got myself a mustache, which didn't cost anything, but I thought it looked well with the outfit itself. I also got a new gun. I got the Precisione, which is a single shot rifle. There is an achievement to getting a certain amount of kills with this gun, so that's one reason why I got it. And I also bought a vehicle as well, the Eckhart Dominion. So it's not particularly quick. It's certainly not going to be using it for the race that we're going to be doing today. But yeah, figured I'd at least get another vehicle. You know, may as well spend money on something. So let's start it up. I turned it off because it obviously makes a bit of noise while it's idling. By the way, if you wish to turn the engine off, you press right on the D-pad when it comes to the Xbox controller. So yeah, so let's get to Pasquale's and see what other vehicles we can use. So yeah, this isn't quick at all, so it's not going to do us any good for our time trial run that we're going to be doing. But it is a nice enough car to just potter around in if you so wish. So let's pick our car. Let's try and not pick one that we've already used. So yeah, obviously something like the Bolt Model 1. Again, nice for potting around in, but with only 20 horsepower, it's not going to be all that quick. The Carrozella Tesoro is pretty decent, but again, it's only really able to do about 83, so I don't think that might be all that quick. The Mark II is tempting, also from Carrozella, especially since it can do 101 miles an hour. Got a lot of power. And it actually weighs even less than the Tesoro. Then we've got the Nero, also from Carrozella, but we already used that in the last episode, so we'll avoid it this time around. We've got the Garzia Tumulto, which is lightning fast, but even though its braking and grip is better than the Mark II, especially in terms of braking, I just don't think it's going to be all that controllable, to be honest, given it weighs even less and has even more in the way of power. Yeah, the Beneventi 24 horsepower, not going to be well good. That's the car that we just shown you there before. Yeah, since we've clearly used... there's one that we've yet to unlock. It's a decent looking car, but as you can see, it's only got 72 horsepower and only going to do 82 miles an hour. Braking is exceptional and grip is decent, but the acceleration isn't all that great. So yeah, it looks like the more cars you buy, the more that become available. So yeah, definitely gonna have to take a look out and see what else we can get at some point. So yeah, because we've not used it, we're gonna go for the Mark II. Decent acceleration and braking, good grip, and yeah, should hopefully stand us in good stead. So let's get to the time trial, which as you can see is here, and it is the Lake to Sea Rush time trial. So just to take you a look at the course, as you can see there's some quite twisty parts to it, a few hairpins here and there, so yeah, might be a little bit tricky, but that's one reason to enjoy this game, is because it is a challenge. Yeah, this is a fairly decent quick car, as you can see. Ooh, I was looking at the speedometer and not the car in front of me. I do apologise. Honk my horn, just in to apologise. It's RB to press the horn, by the way. I only ever realised that when we were asking for petrol from one of the numerous petrol tankers that are around. But yes, I do drive around in this game a fair bit, just in my own time, just to enjoy the experience of driving, really, because it is a really good driving game, this one. So yeah, that's one reason just to do that kind of thing. So yeah, next left. See, sorry again, you look like the same person. about your fence. Right, so here's the time trial. I forgot that you can just jump out your car at any point and it's rolling away, but we'll get it back. Right, so yeah, being a time trial, you have a certain amount of time to start with at 1 minute 30. For each checkpoint that we get, we gain 5 seconds, and as you can see, we have to be a certain amount of time ahead of, well, basically 0 to get any kind of reward. So 18 seconds for 1 star, 29 seconds for 2, and 38 seconds for 3, which seems like a bit of a tall order. As you can see, I have already tried this already with a best time. I tried it in the Eckhart Dominion, and yeah, that's the only real time that I got. So yeah, not particularly quick. So yeah, hopefully we can go a little bit quicker this time around. So yeah, let's see. We've got 31 checkpoints to get through, which is quite a lot. I think that's as much as one of the races, in fact, one of the point-to-point races that we did. So let's see if we can do any better. There does seem to be some opportunities for cutting corners, but it looks like quite a risky manoeuvre, as bumps could very well get in the way. Oh dear, slipping and sliding. But at least we didn't spin out and lose speed. Oh, there's one reason not to cut corners. I don't know how that happened. There's been a rock under there. See, slight graze against the bridge there. Get into gear, come on. Hope we've got enough fuel for this. We do seem to be running out. Might be a bit embarrassing to run out of fuel on one of these. Not as bad as I think I'm spinning out though. Oh, I thought I was in second there. Balls. Through a village. Sorry about your fence. Getting a little bit hasty. Looking like first go with this car is not going to go well. should do it, yeah, but we're not going to be anywhere near 18 seconds ahead there to get the one, even the 1 star. So we have completed it, but not particularly quickly. So yeah, let's try one more time. We'll try for 3 goals with these races, and yeah, after the 3rd goal, if we don't do it, we don't do it. But yeah, it's just a really challenging kind of course in a lot of ways. There are a lot of bumps and stuff that can catch you out, and if obviously you do go cutting corners, then like you saw there, you can end up losing a lot more time than you gain. So yeah, it is just a bit of a trial and error thing at times, I guess. All about the risk and the reward, I guess you could say. Oh dear. Yes, this is a challenging course to say the least. There we go, just end up losing grip again from the rear end. That corner this time. Oh, yeah, just again. Oh dear. Not going well at all. Seems to be going even worse than last time. But you know, I had these kind of issues with a standoff mission where it was just about trying to, you know, improve each time and learn from each time that you're doing it. Because those standoff missions are not easy either. Especially on the first couple of goes. For all I know, this isn't even the right car to be using. Now, into a tree we go. And another tree. Damn it. Did fairly well with the racing, but these time trials are a lot more difficult seemingly. Figured that one run was never going to be a success regardless of if we made up for it, so yeah, let's try one more time. Like I said, it's all about, you know, doing it as many times as possible just to try and learn your way around the course. And like I said again, it could well be the car that is also not helping here either. There are faster cars to choose from. fence again. Let's move on to the bridge this time round. Away with that somehow. By the skin of the teeth. Ah, oh, jinxed it. Jinxed it. Sorry about your village. Train tracks, which are very bumpy. Well, we're gonna do it. Just. I think that's worth 2. Oh, 1. We were 1 second off getting 2 stars. But we've still got 500 denarii for doing that one, and yeah, we did improve. So, as you can see, even just after 3 races there, we have improved significantly, going from only a few seconds ahead to a fail to then getting more than 28 seconds ahead. So, yeah, it's definitely possible to do. Whether or not, practicing with the same vehicle, regardless of whether or not it's the right one to go for, is the ideal thing to go for, or, just trying a car a few times, and if that doesn't work, then trying another one a few times. I'm not sure. There probably is a better vehicle out there to try out than this one. Perhaps outright top end speed is not the ideal. Maybe the Trattenberg, can't remember the one now, the one with the wheel guards that go over the front, is the better one to go for, because that can still do 93. And it might well be a bit more controllable than this one, but this is still a fun vehicle to try out, and yeah, I am enjoying all of the missions that this game has to offer. So there are more races still to do. We have obviously this one here, the Mountain Ascent Circuit Race, and then we have this point-to-point one, the Ruins Rendezvous. We will be revisiting the Salt Flat Loop, just because I feel like I'm a better driver now than I was with that one. We have unlocked another time trial here with the Coast to Country one. So that's 28 checkpoints this time around instead of 31, but you do have 10 seconds less at the start. And yeah, we also unlocked a horse race as well, which I'm not sure if you're interested in those or not. I'm more into my racing vehicles or cars in general in terms of racing, but yeah, that's still interesting. But yeah, so far we've really only done good in one race with the Coastal Dash, but still, that's why I enjoy this game so much. It is a challenge, and yeah, as you can see, it is continuing to unlock more parts to the game. with that new time trial and such. I'm not sure if any other vehicles have been locked recently. Let's just take a quick look. Obviously there's that one that we saw that was worth 6,000 denarii, which is obviously quite a lot for a car that doesn't look like it's the quickest of vehicles, but it could be one of those ones that it might not be able to be quick, but it is a controllable one, so it might well be a good ideal time trial car to choose. But obviously I'm going to have to do some of the action orientated missions to really get that. Yeah, so you can see 6,000, so quite expensive. Apparently it's got a V6 if I'm reading that label on the right, on the side right. Not sure if V6s were that old or not, but yeah, it definitely looks like it says V6 there to me. Cool looking vehicle though, and I like the fact it's got 2 seats and those side exhausts and those big lights at the front. But yeah, definitely not the quickest, but still should be an interesting car to try out. And who knows, like I said, maybe it is the ideal time trial vehicle, given it's not got a great deal of speed, but it does look like it's got a good deal of grip and braking on the go while not weighing all that much either. So yeah, but nonetheless, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.